Morning again. Morning again. I can put back your book. You don't know what. Okay. Morning, there's some people. Okay, now we're going to learn meditation, okay? First, just sit comfortable. Usually, according to Buddhism, to a long time, very serious to meditation, you need to also the way how to sit. It is important to our body become more strict, then our channels become more strict. Then when we go through very, right direction. But for us to we just meditation in a couple minutes, not necessary to follow that. Then first I like to just relax your body, all the muscles. Special first you start your head. Relax your head. Relax your brain. Then breathe in. Relax right shoulder. And left shoulder. Then upper back. Then lower back. Then right leg. Then left leg. Relax your two eyes. Nose. Mouth. Chest. Stomach. And whole body. All the bones. And muscles. Then connect with your mind. Then we start breathing meditation and breathing in and out to awareness, mindfulness for that. Couple times, breathe in and out. When you bring in all the oxygens you need to your body, bring in all the channels. When you bring out all the negative thoughts, emotions, bring out. Now relax your mind. In front of you, before you saw all the Buddha's images, you can any Buddha image visualization. You're not comfortable, not familiarized, even some beautiful flowers, some mountains, anything you like, you can something to your mind, front of you. As a familiarized Buddha image, you can do Buddha Shakyamuni, Olamboche, Avalokiteshvara, Thana, anyone around all the Buddha, Bodhisattvas, around with us was all the Mother Sentient beings. Then we recourse all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas to blessing our body, speech, mind for all Mother Sentient beings. We feel the receive the blessing from that. Our body and mind be relaxed, peace. Any kind of feeling in the moment right now, try to keep that mind or awareness with that object, keep as much as you can. No attention, anything for outside, any sounds. Just try to keep your mind. Any feelings present now. Now we're going to recite the mantra, compassion mantra of Avalokiteshvara, Tibetan called Mane. Everyone knows that. We all recite together and listen also your own voice. Follow with me. Now recite in your own mind without sound, the same as exactly we recite with sound. Now try to feel all the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, none of you become like very happy with us, or the mother sentiments around with us also feel for all the natures, try to positive feelings for everyone. Then try to you feel also like peace, happy, relaxed. Okay. How's it? Did you meditation before?
Yeah.
Long time? 2 hours, 3 hours? Are you from India?
My parents are one.
Okay. Anyway, this is a very baby meditation. What we're doing here is baby meditation. No, that not means you are just baby. It is more simple what everyone can do. Be religion and non-religion. When we talk to meditation try to concentration, what object you're doing. If you're very concentration, concentrate that other thought doesn't come. You try to want that thought come in. Oh, I don't want that. It doesn't. They become more coming. Something that we said, don't do that. We'll have to do that. When a kid read, the parents said, don't do that. We'll have to do that. It's our mind is exactly like that. He said, don't do that. We'll do that. Therefore, in your meditation, try to not stop other thoughts. It doesn't work. Just concentrate. Anything you're doing, that will work with meditation. Okay? Therefore, the purpose practice or purpose study Buddhism become to open person, open mind, and relax. Enjoy of life. That's the Buddhism. Sometimes in our Buddhism say we need contentment. Have you heard contentment? Buddhism always contentment. It's not we say everyone have to live beggar. Don't do business. Not talk about that. You need to awareness what you have right now. Example, today you guys very comfortable, very soft chair, cushions. If you want to look high, you can put another one. The temperature is good, weather is beautiful, but we don't feel all this. I'm very lucky. We don't think that. We don't oh well. Other places not like that. Like this weather. Like you can see the blue sky, right? You will see a lot of countries they don't see blue sky. Always like smoke. We don't have any bad smell, right? Any bad smell walking around everywhere? No, right? Go to other places. You can have a lot of choice to eat food. You say, oh, problem, I don't get, but we have still a lot of choice. Anyway, therefore, we think we are very going through a lot of problems. Yes, but secondly, we have a lot of good opportunity things for us. Therefore, just be contentment means there's so many meanings, but the one just awareness. What do you have? Awareness or aware?
Be aware, awareness.
Yeah, to be aware. To be aware. To be aware. Right? Then you more relax. Otherwise, I need that, I need that, I want that, I need that. It doesn't get, doesn't give us stuff. I want the people to do that. I want the people listening to that. I want people doesn't do that. We just always looking for something to. We cannot do things. Therefore, it makes for us to unhappy. I'm not saying you're not happy, okay? But this is how to make a contentment of our daily life. Then enjoy, right? You guys enjoy your life? I think you guys are more enjoy. Even you don't have to get up your bed. You just pretend you're bad. Then you just relax. No, we also right now we also here aware or we are thankful for the Zoom. Now people can join everywhere, anywhere. Therefore we have a lot of good sources things to do. Right? Therefore, Buddhism, this is one way to okay, aware. What do you have? Enjoy. Enjoy is not just go to the parties, drug, alcohol, blah, 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 not like that. Just enjoy you every day. And if you able to like that one day, then 2 days, 3 days, then they become your habit. Then you always just relax. Okay? Now, in order to also meditation, we need to study, especially the Lama Tsongkhapa tradition is more important to study. And this is like special like 21st century or like modern people. So where, for example, I think like this country, so many schools, high schools, college, everywhere. Because the education is most important in people's life, right? Why? If you're educated, you have good life. The purpose just combine there, right? Do you have good education? You can get good job. Do you have good life? Therefore, exactly Buddhism, Tsongkhapa, you know, Manchuria, Nagarjuna, Shatakirti, Dhammakirti, guide Shadideva, those the Nalanda masters, always people with a push or courage to study. Why? When you study your education, you know how to do things. Therefore, in order to need to very good meditation, enjoying your life, you need to study. Even and therefore, we special Tsongkhapa tradition very push to people study. It's not just leave the study, leave that. Then we together study. Today what you learn, try to put into practice today, not tomorrow. Not waiting for the after your retirement. Who knows after your retirement, you're able to do that, you're not able to do that. people enjoy life. I'm going to enjoy life too when I'm in retirement. Maybe that time you're able to do that, maybe not. Just enjoy it today. Okay? Now, this is how to practice. And usually Buddhism, have you guys heard Buddhism before? Right. Many times, 100 times. How about you guys? Yeah, good. Buddhism is most, so many things. His own Dharma, divides like three things. Buddhism view, Buddhism science, Buddhism practice. I think in Buddhism view and Buddhism philosophy, science, religion, non-religion, everyone can follow that. Practice of virtuous things that maybe we have difficult. More fix our mind, more fix the view means our belief, what we believe. Everyone think what I think, what I do is correct. No one right. He's not right. She's not right. They're not right. I believe that way. I think that way. Right? Everyone is very strong, right? No, they don't know how to do things. This is a way out. I'm thinking that way. Everyone else, we don't say he's right, he's wrong, but we all have the different ideas come in, then we not come together, then we form the wrong view. This is not correct view. Your wrong view. The view is everything is dependent each other. We all come each other. It's not someone to bomb everything. Therefore, we all depend for others. You think, we think, here, we don't depend each other. In reality, we all a community. We all come each other. And we learn that way. Even anything, sometimes I go, identify yourself. Can you guys identify yourself? Like, can you point yourself? You?
Identify myself.
Yeah. Are you here?
I think I'm here.
Yeah, people are not. We think, I'll be here, or sometimes the people are here, or my brain, they usually say, it's my head. And inside God, they're only the, brain. That's what you will find. So it's very difficult. We think that I, me, something solid there. It's not Buddhism, it's not like solid, that everything is like, I say, depending each other or cause connections. Independent, good. Independent. I say 100 times, always forgot. Like that, okay? Hello. Hey, how are you? How are you? Welcome. 你好。你好。Okay? Like that, therefore, Buddhism says study is most important. Right? I told you, Buddhism is very go with the modern, way. I think every country, the study is most important. Why? I will explain it, right? What do you think? Study is important, everyone? Follow me? Where's Mark? How about study? Not
You apply it.
Not important, right?
Only if you apply it.
Study is important anyway. Buddhism says study is important, but not just only study, live that. Study, then follow that, do that. It's good for us. Okay? That way, my English to finish. My English needs a little bit of rest. I don't know. We need to that. Wait, why so many different languages? If someone has power to create, why they just create one language? Much easy for us to. They shows, I think, maybe different karma, different conditions. They're all different. We look the same, but come something worse. Sound come here different. or some has very beautiful sound, some has very opposite. We don't say ugly, we say opposite that. Anyway, therefore, also Buddhism is you study 1 day, 2 day, 1 week, 2 weeks, you don't get anything. It usually, his own is always remind for us, like Guide to the Buddha way. Everyone know, right? This is the Indian master Shadideva. He composed very, very important book. He said, just tell like to daily pray. You can read 9 times. You can 9 different understands. It's not means they change the meaning, but you can get more education. Or fourth is that, oh, you understand something that second, third is that, oh, before I thought like that way. It's not like that way. This way. Therefore, Buddhism, so you need to study more, even of one book. Usually the Western tradition, I read that book, finish. I read that book, finish. And ask a question, what the book talk about then? 10 years ago. Therefore, you need to also read the book, try to find something small to check. You go to supermarket, not just, you just walking around, oh, I don't like that alone. You don't buy anything. Try to get something, small things to get. Like that. Study Buddhism, you need to something to take essence from that. Irritate. Okay? Don't you hear? Oh, that's good. I'm just planning to Sunday to just see finish. Not coming here. Okay, what we talked last week, remember?
Through the 3 types of generosity. And I think today you said we're talking about what kind of gifts.
Anyway, I'm going to Jimba Tanku Res. And then Jimba Tanju Kala Jimji and then she moves typically Res.
So we have to practice generosity, and when you do the practice of generosity, it doesn't mean that you have to physically give something.
Jimba Teya, that Suzu Te Mada Vichani, and Sansiki Jimbati to and Chimbasolaya.
And so the giving, is mainly with the mind, and of course, it is the thing that you give also, but giving with that mind, thought of giving. And among the 3 types of generosity, being generous with the material things, is mainly for is the practice mainly for lay peoples, lay practitioners.
And to Rapta Shumasolaya, and the Chuchi Shimbati Mawai.
And the practice, of the generosity of Dharma, or being generous with the Dharma, is a practice mainly done by the ordained practitioners.
Oh, the Sanjay Jumden, the Carbo Sharipuya, Sharipu, Jumdelaya, Pakadino, the Shimbe Sanzik Shimba, the city, Chushimba city, na, Be Chasha Vayana, and Zambali, the Circa Kane, and the Michela Shimbatawale, Ratu Shumachi, Chu Sichi Shi, Michela Yavan, Deshi Javana, Be the Chicken.
So Shariputra asked question, to Buddha Shakyamuni at that time. So who should practice the generosity of the material things, and who should practice the generosity of Dharma and so forth? And so Buddha explained at that time, someone giving material thing, like giving a gold, the whole earth filled with the gold, someone. And an ordained person, and giving a teaching of 4 lines, giving a Dharma teaching of 4 lines, and it creates more merit than somebody who gives gold, the whole earth filled with the gold.
Yes, I want to have gold then? No red. But that's just how powerful, how strong. Like another example, we say like, maybe we can say, who has like, maybe we can say, who has power? They can say one word. Like us, we don't have any power. We say 100 times, people doesn't listen, right? People doesn't pay attention. So who has the like, power or like, position? They can say one single word. Everyone's, oh yeah, like that. This happens, right? Like that example. Therefore, usually we don't say lay people bad, but which one has more power, more strong? The lay people give the goal and live the whole entire world, and the whole monk, full ordered monk, give the four sentence teaching the merit. The monks give four sentence more strong. Do you find anyone's found that? Do you saw?
Yeah.
Do you saw? Ah, very good. This is power that God, the monks have vows, a lot of vows to lay people that they have. Therefore, from that with more power. Like we say even the two people, same person, one has with Mahayana or with Sattva motivation, someone doesn't have, but the action is the same. Who has more power? Who gets more merit? Like Jesse and John do same action, do same thing. Do penny the slipper. Penny the slipper. Then maybe Jesse said, I want to just hang out that. Maybe Jennifer said, oh, it's a great opportunity to painting the stupa. Or some things. Who get more merit? Yes, motivation. The motivation is really important, okay? Therefore, the monks have more vows, therefore they have more power. Then also we can see the more beneficial people more follow the monks or nuns teaching the people more trust to more follow. Lay people follow them, but not them. So we are good, better than the sanghas better. The people also believe that the more benefit. Tene bada kanje sansiki shimbati and the rato shonga sanjiga na ko mares, mama mares.
So therefore, the being generous, with the material thing is not advised, for ordained practitioner by Buddha.
Kachin manarthana.
Why did he not advise?
Wait, maybe so.
Because if they have to take time away from their practice in order to acquire the material goods to give away, then that's not good.
알아서
가서 그 더워서 된 레가치네 된 빠샤 싸거라스. 상상이 좀 맞다라. 뒤지네 되는 뒤지야 되스라고 말스 컨트롤 뒤진 된 당초 말스 그랬어.
Oh yeah, that's good. Do you guys think the monks doesn't do generosity? Maybe doesn't see the monks here, right? But anyway, this is also maybe some people think, oh, monks doesn't do generosity. We can see walking the Lord beggars. So you need to know when you generosity, how to generosity, who to give. You don't just whatever you think that something doesn't work. Therefore, here Buddha teaching say, oh, what you can give, who you can give, when you can give. But you need to practice for the generosity.
You have to develop that mind that wishes to give.
Like example, you guys like the mothers who's their kids. The mother I think that maybe the 100% mother, they think whatever my kids, mother and father both okay, no, sorry for fathers. Usually Tibetan Buddhism is more the mothers to important. It's a mother centered beings. always like that. They're all, you can say, mother, father, same both. Okay. All the fathers, mothers, they also, they can like keep the motivation or they like karma. Same shuk, no pama, that same shuk, na kantar, so book each other, carry na luta to same shuk yours.
So they have the courage, to give anything, away for their kids.
다들 book each other, carry chegon checking some yours.
And they have the the courage also, or wish to do anything for their kids.
이나야 차다 chegon never go 말와.
But they don't have to do everything that kids wants.
Okay? 되네다 다야 보고들아야 밤에 챘다 저랑게 밤아도 챘다 이거는 가리로 다 chego는 제 도부 삼기가 그놈도 빠져 요래. 뭐지?
So just like the parents have that thought or motivation or thought, thinking that I want to do anything that can help my kids.
Right? 막 된다 부고성은야 파마라 가리 제거네 제 가리 소중로 따지고 제 톱삼에 망치 셈주 되어래.
And then the children also have that kind of strong thought, thinking that I will do anything for my parents.
Maybe you don't have all the time, but they behind you. That right? Everyone have like that? Can you rest your head? I can do anything my parents want. No, you guys no. If you parents left, it's still here. I think everyone think, okay, I can do whatever they want, what their wishes, right? So
you got that kind of very strong thought or courage, to do for them, right? So having that, is because of this affection, between the parents and children.
You want some juice? You want some water? Also, this little girl. Hello? Is it okay? She can sit at the chair. Okay, we're talking. Oh yeah. Today that kanje and kadina somebody pero kada ton se petaji was.
So anyway, you have to enhance or develop that mind wishes to give.
제가 아니 든리기 똥이 sembat komji 똥 sembat 다 kanje 똥 sem 보다들라 바로도 제니 다다발아야지. 저와치는 마시면 내서 지금 해왔어.
So from the time we were born until now, there isn't anything that has not changed. Like anything, there isn't anything that stays same all the time, right?
아니 나라서 짜침 뭐 짜니 저들 나와야 나 lokhashi chucha가지고 거기 맞아야 많이 부셔게 봐.
And even the things that we feel very valuable, like like a treasure, we find something and we feel very valuable, and then we keep it, and after some time, like keep it for 10-15 years and then throw it away, right?
Right? Like first time iPhone coming, everyone very excited, right? iPhone. Now nobody has iPhone 1. Anyone have? Old flash gone. People will. And 5, 6, everyone. Size. Now those also, maybe some people have a lot of that. Now that we go to 15 or 16, 20. There will nothing come in, the old thing just go away. Same. Then nothing to for 가지 소소로 공항에 잘라야 가지 때다 땜바요 말 땜바자 가지 니마치 사말로 땅에는 땅 토습삼비 따뚜루로 호게고.
So these material things have no essence, so they cannot be valuable or treasured all the time. And so we have to think that, and then develop that mind that if we have to give away, we're ready to give. So you have to develop the mind that is able to give away if it is needed to give away.
Okay, it's just to meditation. First you do analytical meditation, then you do concentration. You can then develop. Then one day you don't have any attachment to all our things. Then you become relaxed. Right now we have also something you usually we say, okay, what I'm going to give my phone, my car, key. This is also much easier than to you our own view, our own idea, right? I don't want a different idea, right? Like example, we do some decoration, something, we just talking about that. Someone said, okay, this book just flower, this pretend flower, okay? This is the flower, okay? Very fancy flower. Someone said, okay, this flower good to put here. Someone come, oh, this is not nice here. This is not right way. You can put here. Who believe this is a good place? He really doesn't like this person to put here. But we don't want to, they doesn't follow your view. Like that kind of things, okay? We need things, small things to take away. Someone say, okay, yeah. Therefore, we need to reduce our own view. Right? 제가 수수가 따원 잡고, 근데 수수 삼자 제깔에 가시더래. 대대 맞추고 땅 그래서.
So one's view and one's idea, is the most difficult, to change. So that's what we should work on, reducing that strong view.
대 맞추는다 아니 수수를지. 뭐 대기 아니 지금 러와 강식하면 잘도 답되고 잘 그래.
So if we are able to reduce that view and idea, then to have less or to have the mind that is willing to let go other things, and other immaterial things around us, will be much easier.
Okay. Therefore, make sure don't keep things tomorrow away. Okay. You need to live. Tuesday also we have Tuesday. Do you know that one story? Do you know Milarepa? At one horse Milarepa, right? Mm-hmm. Milarepa is one of the example who enlightened one life, some Tibetan person. Everyone heard, right? Also, he did a lot of bad things also when he was young, but he had very strong regard and meditation enlightened. And people read his story and they say, wow, I want to live that way. Especially, here, very difficult to live, right? You need to sport some sport, nobody sporting, Therefore, in Tibet and maybe India, even you just go walk around making food, especially Tibetan, very easy you can survive, like you don't defense. But here, difficult. They say you're the homeless person, everyone kick out. Therefore, someone read the story Milarepa, then he tried to that way. He gave up everything, solo gig, tried to go meditation on the mountains. He stayed one night, very terrible, because he doesn't have any knowledge to meditation. Then second day, very difficult. Nobody there, nobody can, talk him, because he's go to very mountains. He just stayed 3 nights, then come back. Nothing, he said. This is the Milarepa fall. He complained to Milarepa. It's not Milarepa the fault, because he doesn't have the knowledge. Or
Power.
Power. He doesn't have power or ability to meditation like that way. Therefore, we need to be skillful way to practice. Therefore, I'm saying, don't give up things tomorrow. Okay? We need to say, go to Buddha. I went to Buddha's temple. There's a unit of generosity. I'm going to give things. Next day, we become homeless. We don't want that way. But meditation, generosity. Someone say, give me this, I was able to give you something like that. Okay? This means the main things don't touch things, our possession, our name, our relative, all our things. That's, I think, main things to our community message. Why? They're not however. Therefore, don't touch. Don't create a lot of negative karmas or unhappy feelings because for that. Okay? Is you got something? It is simple, right? We go to more detail. There are a lot of details, then we don't get anything. The main thing is don't touch things. That means give way order, not like that, okay? 어제 다 두어지네 강자나 랍도 쇼마다 아니 침반이 또 산세계 심바데 또 아니 침바솔라나 아니 추지 심바데 아니 랍도 쇼마다 다 랍도 쇼마지다 잡지 심바데 아니 랍조도 침반이야 나와들이 해서
So among these three types of generosity, being generous with the material things, with the Dharma, and with fearless protection, the material thing is mainly advice for the lay practitioner, and the Dharma is mainly advice for the ordained practitioner, and the fearless protection is for both ordained and the lay practitioners.
그래? 어디나 되나 안에 파시 동보 심지 timbeloji zona ane so ta jime nyame tere de song do
So then among the first of the six perfections, the first practice is the generosity, and the generosity of the material thing is mainly for the lay practitioners.
ane deore shebe timbana la shi song do
Called the
ane should the chok away what that is prefer ya also pa cha chi ta jimba pa mo cho de
on.
ne cho ma des ta ban li ta bo de ane ponse pro ma ta cho ma des no se wo do
So then it says, do not practice generosity with the certain exceptional things disallowed on account of the recipients, the time, the thing being given, etc.
미세가 다 자와서야 아니 소소가 있다 가데나 소소 냠도 기교 산책이 제외 공래야 죽을 남서야 되도 간도 다 주고 말해서
It says if the giver is ordained, he should not give away his three types of robes, etc.
아되지만 다베나 침바돌라 땅가서 침바다 하는데도 딱 개점을 넣었나 라우쇼 건다 칼라 마세게나 텔레 건다 칼라 피조 말해서
So like practitioners or devotees who are doing the practice of generosity or making offerings, they have to know what they should offer, and what time they should offer, and what time they should not offer, and so forth. So, like if it is ordained a monk or nun, who doesn't take food after the noons, then you should not offer food after noon.
오케이 다 배잖아 미샤 마상이시게나 아니 콜레시 따뜻 침바람 줄 수도 쓰이면 미샤 마상이잖아 아니 콜레야
like whether it's ordained or a lay practitioner, if they don't take meat, then they should not be offered meat.
Okay, this is important. Some say the mitchell but the chama dojana, or a chant dojana, tamamana, tamatej,
So it's similar with other kind of food, like somebody who doesn't drink, you should not offer drink. Somebody who doesn't smoke, you should not offer smoke.
And then and Rajula and should Kazes Tamse Santa Chenala, no Koso, Chenga sitting tower to Chomares.
And so, like it says in the book here, nor should the ordained be offered food in the afternoon, nor or you should not give unclean food such as garlic or onion to people like Brahmins, who are bound by the caste and the rules of cleanliness.
Was it? Kanna, the local pendometer go nature,
because these things do not help them, instead they cause harm to them, therefore it should not be done.
And then Laka Dobala, Lebum Jabata, and then Chetobala, Duktaba, Chichomares.
And that's just, and then you should not give away anything putrefying or give book to people who merely wants to create controversy, or give poison or weapons to suicidal people.
Right? Imagine that she now trying to show the Colando Chamaris.
Like if somebody says, I want to die, then you should not give advice to them, or show them a means to die. Or this is how you should die, you should do this and that.
아니 다른 지금 너 담마데라 아니 가서 상하 주대 말 생각도 당크지 봐.
And it says like here, like so you should not teach the secret tantras to an unfit vessel.
가지 템바 제자 다도 내가 그러나 야고 대바제 올라야 아니 마대바제 지원나 팽기면 와인데 teach는 또 내가 데려와.
So when it says so unfit vessel, if they are not prepared, then instead of creating the faith in the teaching of the tantra, they might even lose faith in the teachings of the tantra. So therefore, it is not advisable to give teachings of the secret tantra to those who are unfit vessels.
아니 다시 산지가 단데 나바는 산지가 템바이 하나 장리 시대라 놓았다. 아니 진리 된게 놓았징가 아니 지금 충랑 도딩가 충이 나치 받으려나 내가 충이 받던 이거 되게 된게야. 시당고 충동에 약보르되나야 대체요 말이스. 이거 팩발 내가 쉬셔 있어.
And then also it says, or shield a criminal from the law if you can be sure he will harm either sentient beings or the teachings. And so if there's a criminal who can harm sentient other people or the teachings of the Buddha, then you should not help that person to escape from the prison or be free from the law.
자다간이다 룸바다 이열다 아니 되게 가자고 뭐라더니 가지 심바듬이나 심바동산 많아가지고 그래서.
And so because of the place, because of the time and so forth, even though it's the practice of giving, you should not make mistake in giving the right things.
Okay, any questions? 어제 다른 심바 샤워는 저 아니 심바동은 저 맨날 좀 되게 또 사고 말이지.
And then also you should not have any expectations, from doing the practice of generosity. So if I give, will there be any good result or not? Should not have this kind of thoughts in your mind.
아니 너 심지 찍기지다 심지 좀 몰라 내가 지네 아직 되게 차이고 말이지.
And also should not give one thing, that can cause to one person, one being that can cause harm to many other beings.
아니 슈지 제제다고 간지야. 나도 심바다와야 나도 대내가 지금 쉬우요래. 아니 지금 미파줘 봐라 지금. 홍보받으라 지금 봐. 예주지 왔다. 야무는 몇 심바지라 지금. 아니 지금 레섬지 왔다. 야무는 딱 말이야. 군도대 제도고 말해서 막 된쟁이 꾸모가 집고 내야지 봤다고 좀 말했어.
So this is also of little benefit to support one sentient beings and ignore the needs of the many others. Change yourself to be unsullied by the above things, as well as by the following: having wrong views that leads you, for example, to sacrifice cattle, belittle others, act competitively, have an inflated opinion of yourself, wish for fame, feel regret, be defeatist, or act in a partisan manner like that.
Okay,
So even if you do the practice of generosity, if you do it with the respectful way, and if you give it in a respectful way, that's more beneficial.
Listen to what Tila Moji Patan Gachi Li Sumata, Givata, Mukuba Tabashapate, Sumata Tabasum, their Penagachimules.
And like it says in Shantideva's compendium of instruction, speaks of three things: giving, protecting, and keeping pure. In other words, you increase your thoughts of giving your body, but until the time is right, you should protect your body from harmful conditions and keep the body pure by not using it non-virtuously. And he says that, so as discussed of course, you should accomplish causes with this present body so that your next rebirth will have the 8 qualities that result from karmic ripening that is increasing.
하나 모션다고 같이 땅어야 아니 아무 동세 뺐지 아니 대송에 아니 신차고자 팬통의 집에 가르치니 아니 땅 것도 그래서 들려라.
And so he says that there is another group for this, the respect to possessions, giving away your possession and increasing your thoughts of giving, protecting them until you encounter karmically potent recipients or other people's offerings, keeping your world pure by not letting it be sullied by wrong livelihood or sin.
아니 로소다 띵바스지 먹고 아니 다바시가지 신나 신의 장 아니 리롱순 중에 실 땅와다 저바 빼고도 셔대 빼고 시지 그래 다바시다 빼고 시지.
Increasing the extent of your giving so that you will have possessions to give away in your next rebirth.
이제 가제 컨트롤에 계속 전에 아니 다바네 다와다 컨트롤 문제 봐니 송하다 아니 센데 대화 되냐다 심한게 송 도바든지 쳇 근데 라도 지 그런 거 마대에 거니 아니 지고레스.
And then another group of the four is discussed, giving away your virtue to sentient beings, from the depth of your heart, protecting your virtue from being destroyed by anger, keeping the purity of being unsullied by impure motives, such as yearning, for the happiness of this life, or merely wanting to prevent your rebirth in the lower realms.
Okay? And 아니 뭐 텐디전에 아니 얘랑 빼고 다 빼와서 어떻게 들리지는 간제 되게 샘도 막히게 거니 아니 동생 빼고 그래서 와요.
It's just increasing your sense of rejoicing and so on. In fact, the text discusses four groups of four. You must turn in the way set out in this text.
Okay, now we're going to learn meditation. Okay, we're going to meditation generosity. First, I have a question. Can you take anything when you die? You sure? Can I take my mala? Usually. You sure? Can I take my head? Can I take my wallet? Take only the Dharma and positive action and negative action. Therefore, now we're going to meditation. Okay, first analytic meditation. I'm sure you have a lot of. Anyway, can you really, not just Buddhism said, can we take anything when we time to go by this world? If you hear anyone took them, it's what it taught to analytic meditation. Okay, do you hear anyone take things with them to when they die? Okay. When you think we can take something with us when we die, reality, right? Not do we able to give things when the time come out? So no. It's I can use that time because you can go to your place, your room, especially your closet. Lot of clothes we don't use, even we don't check out the tax. Keep your clothes 10 years, 20 years. Right? Shoes, shorts, pants. This is our very strong attachment. The fourth, now we're going to meditation, blessing me to not touch to all my possessions. Okay? That blessing, please blessing me. 가지 소소 레 노쇼 가라야 아니 차바 마용하지 아니 산지도 샤셔서 진절하고 제스.
So you are making a request to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to bless you, to be not attached to any of your possessions, body, virtue, and so forth.
Okay. 도대체 따라서 던지 아니 실험 쉬는 것에 공장에다 던지 실험 나로나 유수 수소야 해봤죠. 해봤자벌 네 수소를 던지 실험도 막 톡송삼고 되는 거 이래서 이제 너도 개짜면 봐요.
So we're going to do a meditation thinking that. So you make that, imagine yourself making the request to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to bless you, to be not attached, to any of your possessions, body, and virtue, and then also think that the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas kindly accepted your request and granted you the blessings. So, like that, imagine like that. Of course, there's nothing, a solid, that can be given to you. But when you think in that way, then you receive the blessings.
Okay, ready? We do meditation. Okay, okay. We start now. Okay, beginning. 뭐야, 다티 주더라. 아니 저 소소로 우아가. 아니 저 노제 간제 롱셔 땀 년다 가리제 바나. 그때 니마치 소소 총각을 냠도 키엔 두두문데 아니 마도 가마니 이제 소소 조금 제셔. 대걸 삼다 줘. 두두문데.
And followed by that, think of all the possessions, the body, the name, the fame, the status that we have. We will be able to check with us when we die or not. So just do an analytical meditation on that for about 2 minutes.
다 되는다 소소 냠도 아니 소소 땀 년다 저노제 가 키야 메와디 메와바 탁제고 그래 당가 된 소소 요한테도 와
So upon investigation in that way, and come to a conclusion or confirmation that there's none of those things that I can take with me at the time of death.
다 채워지고 그래 다 되면서 채워서
And so that has to be confirmed. It has to be confirmed in your mind.
다 되는 메와다 다 소소 단다지 소소 땀다 년다다 저도는 될 차바 대왕기 그디나 참도 제도마다 도저라 차바치는 메바 참이 땅서 베베 메바가 집에 파져도 마시기로 간데 근데 차비는 샘데 메바데 에는 드나시베 야와사나 집에 신경하고 제세 땅도를 가져가지고 그래서 도저 공작이다.
And and so just like it says So in the the where it says, namely transforming my body, wealth, and collection of virtue of the 3 times into the object desired by each and every sentient being. So think that when you came to be confirmed that none of these things can be taken, and then make a strong request to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to bless you, to have no attachment to any of these things at the time of death.
Tela chapa maybe the same kaje and machawa yomosh tendi machawa the same tendi suzugira jega and then don't should be jawa na jibe shingela waches.
And then just as you make a request to them, and imagine that you are being blessed to not have any of this kind of attachment to any of the possessions, body, virtue, fame, and so forth.
Oya ta do chine tonsum pegore tonsum kale kale pewa na ching no ya chindo ya salwa.
And so this way you have to increase your generosity or the mind wishing to give. And this way, if you do this, then eventually, we'll be able to perfect the practice of generosity.
Tendege tonsum ya mo pene nyamne ya bo shona ani nganzo kadina sembal helo chabure.
So if you practice in this way and increase, your mind wanting to give, then you'll be more relaxed.
제가 이마 kadina gonte 잡지 gonte tambo chekom지 내가 좀. 근데 이 시스템이 타치 바 디가는 샤는 되고.
And so you should do a little bit of meditation like that on a daily basis. So when you do the meditation, first start with the analysis or investigation, saying it's like that or not, is it like that or not, and then when you come to things that yes, it is like that, then be confirmed with that, and then come to the conclusion saying this is how it is, like that, and then keep your mind on that for as long as possible.
Okay. 다 드리제블은 시로 시도해가지고 다 지제 고 룩소 롱백이 있잖아요. 시도라도 좀 내가 semcha 가오요 말이야. 다 되고 신나라고 말이야.
And so it is important, to meditate on the death, and like that. But most of people don't want to hear the word death, right? And don't want to think about it. But it's not, to scare, you. It's very important, because it's important to do this practice.
제가 빼나 다 데리라고 남시 야보 데리지 뭐 가디나 요 말들나 데리지랑 다 로야고 쉬어고 그래. 됐나 되는 거라.
So it's like the good weather, like today's good weather, You have this life just like today's good weather, This good weather is very good now, but it will not last forever. It will not be good weather like this every day, right? So while you have it, you enjoy it, make good use of it like that.
Okay? Just aware that. Okay? Any questions? I think that then next we're going to jump into morality. Yes.
Perfection.
So
Confession.
talking about like not being able to take things with you when you die, do you think that you take your awareness and your mind, or because something has to go into the next life? So is it your awareness?
When you Rushdan don't do it, 나도 강 자자바디 시바디 고대도가 나도 대체나 야주체나 나도 자고 말어봤어. semche jokaga chanda ya kote nimane na ti bhasha digi shoma pheto kore
Well, not the awareness of that particular thing, but you do take the awareness, with you. So in general, when we talk about awareness, it's talking about the mind. Mind itself is awareness, and then you have the awareness of particular things, right? So you can't take those things, those mind, but by familiarizing yourself with a certain object, in meditation, you leave a strong imprint in your mind. So what you take is you take that imprint in your mind. And then later in next life or life after that, when you come to do the meditation and come in contact with that object, then that becomes very easy, to develop that awareness, of that object, and that's because of your strong imprint that you left, in this life.
Okay, it makes sense.
Yeah,
A little bit.
a little bit.
제가 가지 나도 가래되나 제가 제가 내가 되나 나도 내가 삼모 땅땅 만다고 시간 만다고 리파 만다고 대 자로 마도 그 첨보지 붙여당해 줘라 다 되는 것도 진짜에서 줄라고 와.
So you have to have the cause and conditions all together, to even have that awareness, So if you see something and then say, "Oh yeah, that's that," because you knew about that, but if you haven't, if you didn't come in contact with that object, then you will not be, having the awareness of that object all the time. And it's in the back there, but it doesn't come in the front, But when you see the object, you say, "Oh yeah, that's it," So the awareness comes there. So it all depends on cause and condition, and having familiarize yourself, with that object.
Okay. Okay, any other questions? Yes.
Maybe silly question, but I believe in the Bodhisattva ways of life. There's no dedicated chapter for generosity. I wonder if generosity is practiced all the way through the perfection of Bodhisattva. That's why. Or...
Just a second.
So maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there was no dedicated chapter of generosity in Bodhisattva ways of life. Dedicated chapter.
10 chapter.
Yeah, but no generosity. There's no chapter that goes generosity. It seems like generosity is all the way through. And I'm just wondering, because generosity is just the basic of all the practice.
Maybe they don't talk about like specific one chapter, but they're all connected. Practice. Yeah, they often, or the often, when for the purified negative karmas, first, chapter talk about, benefit for the, quality for the bodhicitta. Secondly, that Buddha, one, how can we develop? They need to practice for the, skillfully, not surveillance practice. Therefore, generosity already include that.
Yeah. The patience and
yeah, all that. Then basically, dedication, also the 10 chapters, dedication for all that. Okay? Do you have any questions? Yeah. These are Chinese question. Nimo one day. Nimo one day. Well, yes, someone say here?
Geshe, can I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
So what is the correct way to what's the correct way to say it when we say we reincarnation to the next rebirth? Is it the same mind that reincarnates, or it's not the same mind, but the mind is what we take to our next rebirth, but it's not the same mind?
Not really same mind. Maybe it's a cow's part die, but the human being. Previous life is a cow's mind, and they come in the human's mind, different mind, but they, karta duty, nobody was.
Yeah, so it's not the same mind, but it's the continuum of the mind. So it's every time, moment by moment, the mind changes, right? So then there's a continuum of the mind. So this the human mind continued from the cow's mind, but it's not the cow's mind.
Right? Otherwise, the cow. Then it's possible, right? He said, "Now the Jewa Toma, the Jewa Kajumi language was."
Yeah, it cannot be a same mind. Then you'll have to say this will be the one mind, in every rebirth, because we have different kind of rebirths, right? In each rebirth, we have different kind of beings. We're born as different kind of beings, so you can't say these all beings have the same mind.
Is it correct to say it is a mind that is taking to the next rebirth, or do we say it's energy, prana? What's the right terminology to use to say?
가사디 Jewa
Sheba Dora.
가사디 가사디 봐.
Sheba Dora.
시대로 다니자고다. 다 가지 시당 좋다. 시바디 좀 로도 로요 봐. 가사디
Yeah, I mean, it's the mind. It is the the consciousness, that goes from life to life.
we don't hold the consciousness go to love, but the real means a person or being go love to life, right?
Okay,
So
I think I understand. Thank you.
Not clean? Okay.
Near,
Yeah, go ahead.
near eye, not the consciousness. Near eye travel.
Yeah. But we don't say the name I mind, but mind also go like input like that way. They go all very subtle minds go to life. So right now we don't use our subtle minds. Our mind very, very big knowledge, maybe billion gigabyte. But we use only 1 megabyte. Right now, we think we use them now only 1 megabyte. But we just only like that way. Okay? But we don't really say the mind going, it's a person going or I going, me going. But also, of course, I also with them. My mind also. The I or the my, the person or being has mind, therefore mind going there. But it's a different mind. It's not totally not connection mind, but the connection, but what beings the rebirth go to their mind. Okay? You got something? Or you want to debate with the Rika?
No, thank you.
Not ready to debate. Yes.
That subtle mind or that consciousness that goes then, that dies and goes then into the death bardo. I have like a specific, like, say the little 2-year-old boy that was killed last month accidentally, or the little baby that was killed on the bus when the mom was shot and he died. Do those little, like the little baby, does he go into the death bardo as a baby, or does he go into the bardo as his adult consciousness or his adult subtle mind, and then, or does he go in as when he was killed was just a fetus, subtle mind? Do you understand my question?
Yeah. When they're going to die, what situation there? Their subtle mind or their mind go to part of seven.
Yes.
But they can remember. They can also remember anything that happened in their life. They can go all the directions wherever they went there. Did I make that question?
So does the subtle mind account for the fact that he was just a fetus and killed, or does the subtle mind who's been with him since
Subtle mind with him.
time,
Yeah, subtle mind with him.
does that go through the bardo?
They also go part there. But in Pardo Temple also, they don't use their mind. Pardo Temple also they use the more gross minds. The regular mind. The subtle mind is very, very subtle. They when usually what we use our minds really karo shiba kaji sema mai ga chaja peji dang ro was
Tibetan
ata
Mahayana
madu kaji ta loshi chaja peji ta chi ngado loshi mabu ngado ta lema mo sa le de mo ta chi wale no ro
So it's usually the invalid mind, that creates all the karma, negative karmas, and then because of that, even the positive karmas, and because of that, then we're reborn again.
Therefore, violent mind we don't really able to use. We think this violent. I can see things, but still they have something. We think I'm going to show you. I know how to the apples. I know apple. This your mind thinks apple, you get the apple, this is real apple. But still the mind thinks well,
it sees the apple and it thinks it's apple, but then it also thinks the apple is existing by itself, existing truly. So there is this grasping of the true existence of the apple, and that's the wrong mind, wrong view.
Therefore, anyway, my answer is the Saruman was not able to use the pato. Okay, they just regular mind, the baby's mind. Okay. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, no question, then we finish. Thank you. I hope you get something. Now today what we got, how to not touch things too much. Meditation to a little bit, less touch your things. This is my things, okay? Attachment brings all the problems. Then you think, slowly meditation, then even you do generosity, you need to know what, when, who. If you do some good thing, your motivation good. If you do something for other people, maybe they don't like their way. You talk someone, maybe you don't like that. Therefore, you need to know very skillful. I tried to help, they got mad. This lot happened, right? I tried to help them, they got mad. This lot happened for us. Therefore, you need to be skillful. Even what you said, right? But you need to know how, when, who. Right? With our motivation is perfect, but it causes more great problem. We need to be very skillful. Even what you said is correct. You're right away. Your motivation is very good. You don't have any bad intentions, but you need to know how, when, who. Right? Maybe maybe example. The neighbor, Mr. Mark, has a big party. He never had a party. He have some party with them, of course. Example, when they enjoy the party there, right? Then maybe they maybe block your car sometime. They really enjoy that. Of course, you have to go. But you go to destroy them. So you block my car, move that. Is it right? They block your car. You have to go to correct. But maybe try your any different way to say or different, if you can do another things, try to find. There's something really one time, long time. Someone they don't have to go any place. I saw somewhere. But someone car that person come out. Why you park here? This is my parking. It's not necessary to yell, but people yell, right? People will stop. This is my space. No one allowed to park that. If someone that you park my place, really get mad. Not necessary. Then the other person get mad, you got unhappy. If next time you see the person, you will be unhappy, uncomfortable. Therefore, here when we talk about, they talk about the generosity, okay, who you give, when you give, how can you give. It's not just only that you can, okay, if you do any situation, what you say, what you do, perfect, correct your motivation, but You need to know how to do it, when it. Otherwise, create problem, right? Like in a special example, in Asian countries, you have people, we don't say old, need someone difficult to get up or walk around, and we just jump and help them. Here, totally different, right? If you taught that the person, no, 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 don't touch me. If some people feel enough or they feel, if you do that, you realize I'm weak. That you need it very carefully. You know, if your motivation is, I'm Buddhism try to help. You need to be very skillful. Otherwise, other person get very mad. Is that because your motivation, the other person is different, right? He or she they think they feel, or they weak. The youth think, oh, we need to help for that. Let me just okay. I think they are very skillful people, right? Do you need any help? No, they ask cautionary. Do you want to do anything? The other person very difficult. They're carrying things, but no, I'm fine. I'm good. Anyway, therefore, we need always skillful is very important. Anyway, your family members, friends, husband, wife, children, between the in this situation, very skillful, very important. Otherwise, something is big problem. Right? Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sir, please turn to page 39 for the mandala offering. Saji My two collections, vast estates, and have amassed from working with effort at this practice for a great length of time, may I become the chief Buddha for all those whose minds, wisdom eyes blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion for all my lives, Manjushri. May I find the best and completed great cost of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by practicing. Using skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion, may I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings with the points of the paths as I have discerned them. May I uphold Buddha's teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion in whatever direction the most precious teachings have not yet spread, or if once spread have declined, may I reveal this treasure of happiness and aid. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted obvious peace, and the Buddhist deeds be nourished for a long time by even this great course to enlightenment completed due to the wondrous, virtuous conduct of the Buddhists and their children. May all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and make things conducive for practicing the excellent path never be parted in any of their lives from the purest path praised by the Buddhas. Whenever one sudden accident with the tenfold Mahayana virtuous practices, may they always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. Gari Rawe Kore Jinkandi Enran Dewa Mare Jomre Shenre Ziwan Tete Gatsuri Jagre Sante Savior of the Snowman teachings and transplantatory beings who extensively clarifies the path that unifies emptiness compassion to the lotus in the hand or Tenzin Gyatso by the sea, may all your holy wishes be fulfilled. Page 49, prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche will change the last sentence. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjuna's victorious doctrine, who masterly accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, Savior, myself, and others, your disciples, please return swiftly. Prayer to always meet with your perfect teachers. Your form embodies all Buddhas. Your nature is that of Vajradhara. You are the root of the three jewels. Homage to your gurus. In short, I seek your blessing, O protector, to be cared for by you from birth unremittingly through all my lives, and thus to become your chief disciple, holding every secret of your body, speech, and mind. O Protector, please grant that all be auspicious for me to be foremost among your very first circle of disciples, wherever you manifest Buddhahood, so that all my temporal and ultimate wishes, without exception, may be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled. In all my lives, never separated from perfect gurus, may I enjoy the magnificent Dharma. By completing the qualities of the sage and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Vajradhara. Furthermore, in life after life, may I, pleasing and contented, be forever fostered by an accomplished Mahayana spiritual master, the source of every virtue of this world and beyond. In his care, may I acquire in him a firm, unshakable faith, reasoning by every means possible, doing nothing even for an instant to disappoint. May my spiritual master impart to me every instruction and every teaching in its entirety. Having understood them faultlessly, may I practice them and be able to bring them to perfection. May I never even for a moment fall under the sway of malevolent teachers or misleading friends. Having developed in every life belief in cause and effect for renunciation, devoted mind, and pure view, may I embark upon them continually with effortless experience. In every life, may every virtuous act gathered by way of body, speech, and mind be caused solely for the welfare of others and for the purest and highest enlightenment. Page 57, prayers of dedication. Through this virtue may I swiftly, having gained your state, place each and every sentence without exception in my state. Precious supreme Bodhi mind, may it where unborn arise, and where born never you find, but increase forevermore. Page 75.